Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you my 10 favorite tools that I use all the time as a full-time eBay reseller. What's up guys, my name is Justin and I go by Coach Commerce here on YouTube, and the purpose of my channel is to try to help other people that are learning how to become eBay sellers or maybe more fully experienced eBay sellers take their eBay selling business to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to show you all of my favorite tools that I use all the time for my eBay business. Whether I'm cleaning things, getting them ready and prepped to put on eBay, or whether I'm actually shipping those items, these are the items that I use day in and day out to help me get my job done. So now I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and show you the tools that I use every day. Okay, so we're going to start off really basic with the essentials that you have to have in order to get going on eBay. So if you're an experienced eBay seller, don't click off of this video just yet, because toward the end of the video, I promise I'll share a few of my more expert tips that every reseller should know. And these are things that I wish I would have learned at the very beginning as well, that took me years and years to figure out and learn myself. Okay, so the first item I want to share with you guys is a shipping scale. Now, I actually use two shipping scales, and this first one right here is a Dymo shipping scale, and it's small, but it's really great because it is really, really accurate. And this scale actually only goes up to 3 pounds, which is, pretty important because it weighs really, really light stuff really accurately. So this is really good for measuring all the way down to the gram increment. And the reason why I have a scale that is really finesse, really little, is because I ship a lot first class, and anything first class is the cheapest rate on the post office website, and you have to be able to measure down to the ounce. So this one's really good for that. I also use another shipping scale that goes up to 150 pounds, and I'll drop a link down in the description field below to that scale as well. But it's a really affordable scale. It's like 30 bucks, but it's really, really reliable. I've used it for many years, and it's a really awesome scale. So you want two scales preferably, one that can measure really light items, and another one that can take the heavy, bulky, heavy-duty stuff. The next item on my list is a really good tape gun. If you've not used a tape gun before, this thing is a game changer. When you begin selling a lot on eBay, you're taping and you're shipping all the time. So invest in a really good heavy-duty tape gun, one that has a real good backplate to it that won't break, and a really sharp blade. The more you use this, the more it'll become your best friend. So invest in a really good tape gun. Okay, now on to the next item. And since we're talking about shipping, I thought I'd share with you my favorite shipping tool. This right here is a package reducer or a box reducer. And basically what it does is it has a little knob right here that'll slide up and down. And you're going to measure it to the size of the box that you want. And then down here at the bottom, there's a little blade. So if I were to take a box, I can run this and score the inside of my box. And I can take any box and make it any size that I want. When you score that box, you can then take your scissors and cut it down. And this actually saves you a ton of money. I think I paid around $15 for this on Amazon. You can find them on eBay too, but they end up paying for themselves. The more you use them, the more you learn how to use them, the more money you save in postage. So this is really, really great because it pays for itself in no time at all. Another shipping tool that I really love is this pair of Fisker scissors. Now you may be wondering what's so special about a pair of scissors. And what I really love about these is they're really heavy duty. They break apart and detach, so they're easy to clean and sharpen. They have actually a variety of different tools on them. There's a bottle opener here on the back, which you probably don't need for eBay. But they're really heavy duty. You can cut through anything. Cardboard, you can cut metal. These things are tough, and I love them. I've used regular scissors, and they don't hold up for a long time. These stay sharp for a long, long time, and when they do get dull, you can sharpen them with the knife sharpener that's attached. Okay, now moving on to cleaning. Any good eBay reseller knows that when you buy products from a thrift store or a flea market or any secondhand area, that a lot of times those products need to be cleaned and prepped to be able to resell on eBay. And one thing that I can't live without is shoe polish. I buy a lot of shoes to flip because they're cheap and easy to find, and they can bring good money. And shoe polish will take any old pair of shoes and make them look brand new. And I like to use the Kiwi brand, the wax polish, but you can also use the polish that comes in the jar, that has a little applicator. These are great too. Any of them, try to get them in each color like I do, and then over time you'll build up for any pair of shoes that you may come across. Okay, now on to my next product. Since we're talking about clothes, another product I can't live without is OxyClean. Now this stuff is actually from the dollar store, and it works just as well. I think I got this at Dollar Tree. It's called LA's Totally Awesome Oxygen. And basically it's a cheaper version of OxyClean. If you were to buy OxyClean, it'll run you about $10 to $15. This stuff only costs $1. And what I like to do is I like to take a scoop of it and mix it with hot water. So a lot of times I'll fill up my sink and drop whatever I need cleaned in there, whether it's an old hat with a sweat stain, a t-shirt with a stain on it. This stuff will get anything out, pretty much speaking. It takes out a lot of dirt and grime. Another thing I love are wipes. Things like Clorox wipes, any type of wipe that has a little bit of a cleaning solution on it will help take dirt off of anything. These are really great and you can't live without them. Another item that I use all the time when I'm working on prepping clothes for eBay is this little hand steamer right here. You take off the top of it, you put water in it, and then you plug it in, and it heats up really, really fast, like in a minute. And then when the steam comes out of the top, you can take any old wrinkly shirt or even like a crushed flat-billed hat, and it'll take the wrinkles out of anything. I highly recommend these to anybody that is doing a lot of clothes preparation for eBay. Another thing that you might want to make sure you have on hand if you're prepping clothes for eBay is a good lint roller. A lot of times you may not want to bother with cleaning or washing clothes that you pick up at a thrift store. And a lot of times clothes you get from Goodwill and things like that are actually washed before they get donated. But you may find dog hair on clothes or lint or pilling. A good lint roller will take it all off. When I'm listing clothes on the eBay, I also want to make sure that I have a good tape measure on hand, and I like to keep all of this stuff in a big kit under my bathroom sink. That way whenever I'm working on stuff I can pull it out, and things like this tape measure when I'm listing on eBay, it's really good to have so you can put measurements in your listings. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back to shoes, and really anything that's made out of leather in particular. I buy a lot of cowboy boots, a lot of work boots, and they're made of leather, and one really cool thing about leather is you can restore it really easily. Things like saddle soap are really good. You take it kind of like you would shoe polish and rub it on the leather. You can also buy it in a can or in a lotion and put it on a rag and buff any type of leather, and it'll make any old or distressed leather product look brand new. So I highly recommend getting leather cleaner if you don't already have it in your eBay product inventory. Okay, another product that I really love when I'm cleaning things for eBay, really specifically anything metal, is Brasso. This stuff you can find in a cleaning section, like at Walmart or Target, and it's really good for making anything metal look brand new again. It's kind of like a paste. What I usually do is I take like a toothbrush and put it on the toothbrush and rub it in and then polish it out with like a paper towel. But make sure if you use it, you're wearing gloves. This stuff can be kind of abrasive. But it'll take anything that is metal that may be tarnished or dull looking, and it'll shine it up and make it look really, really nice. So this stuff is really good to have. I use it all the time when I'm listing parts, like auto parts and stuff like that nature. I can't live without it. Okay, and finally, I saved my favorite cleaning product for last because I use this on just about everything. And that is a good old-fashioned magic eraser. Really, any magic eraser or even any cheap generic alternative is really great to have. And this one you can tell I've used a lot. And one thing that I really like to do to kick this magic eraser up another notch is add rubbing alcohol to it. If you add rubbing alcohol onto a magic eraser, it'll take off any grime, any sticky thing, really permanent marker, just about anything. And to kind of demonstrate that, one thing you might find a lot if you're going to thrift stores and buying shoes, places like Goodwill will write the price on the bottom of the shoe in permanent marker. If you take a magic eraser and you put alcohol on it and then rub it on that stain, it'll come right off. So all you have to do is rub it, and before long, all of the permanent marker on that shoe will come right off. And I love using that trick because, if you're reselling items that have prices on it, that might look tacky, and people that get those items might be like, hey, I paid, $30 for a pair of shoes that you paid only $5 for. I feel like I'm getting ripped off. But if you use a magic eraser with alcohol or rubbing alcohol, it'll take about anything off of an item that's all marked up. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the items that I use all the time on a day-to-day basis as a full-time eBay reseller. That's what I use to help me ship my items on eBay and what I use to clean and prep my items for sale. And like I said, if you go down to the description field below, you'll be able to find links to the exact products that I use. If you have any questions about any of the things that I mentioned in this video, feel free to drop a comment or a question down below in the comment field, and I'll get right back to you and try to help you out in any way that I can. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be the first to be notified anytime I drop a new video like this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you learned something new, and until we meet again, good luck with your sales on eBay, and thank you for watching. Bye everyone.